Day one of Saluki basketball practice officially underway. Drew Steffi, one of the returners, joins us here to recap day one. Man, it sure feels like day one, right? You guys haven't been practicing in here at all here over the summer, the last couple of weeks. How do you kind of balance where, yes, it is official day one of practice. You guys went a little bit longer than normal, but you guys have been hard at work for a long time.
No, we've been hard at work for a while, so I mean, it's not really a difference. But there was a little extra energy just because it's day one, and you know, people want to win. I love the competitiveness today, so it was great.
Even though you go longer today, now you're really in season. It looks, at least to me, you guys have improved a lot in the time that you've had, even since the summer. Where do you feel this group has gotten better over the last month and a half?
Yeah, just knowing personnel and really just putting in that hard work, man. We work hard, really hard. So I love that team for this and just making connections on and off the court, and we're going to keep going.
Best part is you guys as returners, I feel, are at the head of that. You can see all of you guys, and we talked about that in the summer, but even more so now. What do you really credit that to, where you as one of the main returners, that seems all of you have really raised your game?
Yeah, I mean, just knowing what it takes in this league and takes to play at this level. I mean, we didn't have the season we wanted at all last year, and we didn't want to go through that again. So we've our returners, we've been on it, been working for a while, and when all the new guys came, we picked them up, and they're ready to go too.
All right, Q, day one, you guys are now in season mode. You've been in here working a lot throughout the summer and of course early fall. Now you finally get to this point. What is maybe the new energy like when you know you're finally in season?
It is very good, very competitive. First day, very active, very ready to get in here, get ready to compete and just be together.
When you got here in the summer, of course, you were brand new. Now you can sense your voice is heard more, you are seen more, and that's kind of normal when you come into a program. Where would you, I guess the word would be, rate your comfortability level just with your teammates within the program, where you feel like your voice can be heard and be a leader of this team?
I say 10 out of 10. I'm just here to be a leader, be confident, and be a role model, or be a leader for the guys, and just talk to them, just make sure they're comfortable in every situation.
Where would you say you've grown the most since you got here in June?
I would say just defensively. That's what I'm focusing on, defensively, to getting through ball screens, help, just talking and just being active.
When you think of your teammates, where would you say this group as a whole has improved? Not just since the summer, we know you guys have gotten better since June, but really within the last month and a half since you guys got back from summer break.
Very big improvement. Just most importantly, just getting to know each other, getting to feel each other, what we do best, what's our strengths, what's our weaknesses, and just talking, just being together, honestly.
This is Prince Saluki Bay joins us here to recap day one in season, man. How's it feel for the veteran? You've been used to day ones. How would you describe this day one for you, being your last?
It's a lot of different things. I'm just telling myself, mainly when I'm like in stretching, you know, this is the last one, you get to do this, you know, and obviously on day ones, everyone has a lot of energy, you know, so I just try to fall in line with it, you know, get caught up in the day, you know, the practice, and of course just enjoy it. So it's been great, you know.
Coaches really believe you have such a high ceiling, Prince. One, because you've shown it in your college career, but when you get here, Coach Nagy's like, man, Prince could be a really high-level defender. It appears in practice it's starting to click a little bit there for you. Do you feel it's clicking, and where do you feel the defensive side can be a really big strength for you this year?
I mean, I have a lot of expectations, you know, from the coaches, but also for myself, you know, defensively, just because of my past experiences playing different kind of positions from the guard to the, you know, the five-man spot. So just being able to guard 1 through 5 gives me a lot of, you know, versatility outside. So, you know, the summer it was a lot of pressure on our defense as a team, and I feel like it helped me as an individual just to grow in that aspect. So I know once the days start to stack up, people will really see like what I can do on the floor, you know.
We cover you guys a lot in the summer, but then you get that little bit of break before school, and then you're right back at it. Where has this group gotten better since you got back on campus in August, and then now that the in-season practices have officially started?
I'll definitely say 2 things. One is camaraderie, you know, being together, being connected, you know. I know like a couple of guys said it earlier, just we enjoy each other's presence and it shows on the court. And I feel like right now we're also getting better at transitioning. What I mean by that is like, you know, transitioning from drill to drill, transitioning from a bad call to, you know, the next play, and just playing the way coach wants to, which is fast. And the only way you can do that is if you have that next play mentality. So I feel like those are 2 areas we've been getting great at.